Hi, my name is Joel Otero Jr., and my presentation is about the youth unemployment in the United States and also the world. The unemployment rate for the youth as of July 2018 in the US is at 8.6. It's up from 8.4 a couple months ago, around April and March. The highest youth unemployment rate in the whole world is in Kosovo, which is in southeastern Europe, a territory of Serbia until 2008. It has a 55% unemployment rate. The lowest in the world is in Switzerland, which is a 2.5%, which is very good, which differs from Kosovo because as I research in Kosovo, a lot of a lot of the people don't go to school and don't have a job. So those are the people that are in the 55%. The ages that we're going to be talking about today in youth unemployment is from the age of 15 in high school until the age of 24, which is a year or two after you graduate or should graduate college. The problem. The problem with youth unemployment is that throughout your life, you're supposed to learn experiences in the work field that help you elevate yourself as a person and in your skills. So, with the people that can't get jobs, it's usually because they have no experience. And since they have no experience, it's harder for them to get work. If no experience, they cannot progress in life or work. That means you have to start at the bottom. You can never, okay, I don't have no experience, let me go for supervisor. That would never happen. You need experience to at least show the people that are hiring you that you know what you're doing and you can do what they want you to do. You're also not able to make or save money for your future. This hurts a lot of people, especially if they're in high school and college, that they're trying to save up for life or even graduate school, but they're not able to do that because since they have no experience, nobody wants to give them a job. And since the youth is not progressing, it stagnates the country's economy. It keeps the older people working, and it looks like when we go into the future, a lot of people aren't going to have jobs because they have no experience or they don't want to work at all. That's the whole thing about the percentage of the 8.6 in the US at least. The US, it's either you don't want to work or you just don't even try because there's a lot of jobs out there that you don't really need any experience for and you can get the job. Who it impacts? First of all, it impacts the person that's trying to get the job. It impacts them in all aspects of life. Impacts them with with first their lifestyle. They have to tone down what they do because since they don't have a job, they don't have money. Also, it hurts their self esteem because they can't get the job, so they think it's something wrong with them, but it's really not. It's just that the job either is not looking for somebody, or you don't fit their qualifications, or you just back to what we were saying, the no experience, and that really hurts the person self esteem. And sometimes people, I know a lot of people that have stopped applying for jobs or even internships because they feel that they've applied so many times that they just keep hearing no. But you have to keep trying because then maybe that one time you will get a yes and it will change your life. Also affects the people around them because they see their self esteem going down. They also don't know what is wrong with them. Well, not wrong with them, but people might think that there's something wrong with you. They're like, oh, why isn't this person getting a job? Why can't they get a job? Why can't they keep a job? Also, it affects if the person has a wife or a husband or even a child. The first entrepreneur I want to talk about is um, James Kofi Annan. He has a organization Challenging Heights, which is in Ghana. It's a women's empowerment. Many young women in the program receive training in fish smoking and storage, soap making, and are able to access microfinancing needed to start businesses and establish a stable income, which reduces the risk that children will be trafficked. Because it is such a, he's in an area that uh, trafficking is such a big part of their life that he really wants to help reduce that as well. I feel this is one of the best ones that I've found because it helps women. He knows that the women um, in Ghana, their unemployment rate is much higher than the men's because they still don't get the respect that should be given to them. They don't have the equality that we have in the U.S. or are trying to get in the U.S. But I like that it trains the women to establish a stable income and shows them that you can have a business. It doesn't need to be run by a man. With the skills that they teach you, you'll be able to do it. The second entrepreneur I want to talk about is Davis Svab. He is a social entrepreneur that went to Kosovo, and in collaboration with FutureScraper, he had the chance to be part of dedicated team that developed a interactive survey for respondents to identify the causes and effects of factors influencing unemployment opportunities. They also got to share their perceptions on how these different factors interact and lead to certain employment outcomes. As mentioned, to propose solutions on how to fix major issues that they are facing. So I also like this one because it shows the people in Kosovo that you're not the only one. You can change. We can help you, and we'll show you what the causes and effects are with the factors that we're teaching you, and what opportunities you might be getting out of this. What opportunities people might give you because of what you may know, but you're not even putting a light on it. The third entrepreneur that I want to talk about is Brenda Deborah Schumer. She is also in Africa in Tanzania. She works with the UN Sustainable Development. She works to reduce the proportion of youth who are not in employment, education, or training. She she has a special focus on disabled youth. She provides vocational and skills training to youth with autism and learning disabilities, including livestock keeping, gardening, cooking, carpentry, tailoring, um, and many more handicrafts. This program takes into account the unique needs of disabled youth and helps to create their chances of accessing employment. I feel this is a good example of a social entrepreneur trying to stop youth unemployment because she knows that the people that she is helping have disabilities and they won't be able to do what everybody else can do. So she is giving them the training that she knows will get them and help them get a job in the future, whether, like she said, helping them with the carpentry and gardening, nothing that's too complex for them, especially um, since they are disabled. But it gives them the chance to access employment, and I think that's really cool that she does that. And these are my references.